Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Monpjc and this is my Let's Play series. However, you may notice that from looking behind me, I'm not in my Let's Play world. And that's because there was a little bit of a problem. I started recording my last episode and when I went to play it back, the first minute or so wasn't working. So, unfortunately, I've lost the first minute of the video. However, the rest of the video is still all in one piece, so there won't be any problem with you watching the rest of it. So this is just a little intro to say hello to everyone and welcome back to my channel. And also to actually say that in this episode, you're going to be hearing from HaloPhinox, who's back again, to join me and see what's going on. So thanks to her, and she said hello and hi to everyone at the beginning of the video as well, and I'm just really sorry that we ended up losing that first little segment and didn't realise until it was too late, but hopefully this makes up for it. Enjoy the episode and thanks for watching. So the other thing that I did, this is a new little room. You've not seen any of this, have you?
No.
It's all brand new for you.
I know, it's exciting stuff.
Yeah, so this is my enchanting table. So I went away and got some materials, diamonds, what was it, obsidian and stuff like that.
Okay.
And we brought back some of these blocks from the Nether as well. Remember the castle thing? What was it? The fortress was made out of that stuff. Yeah. So this room, the idea of this room is that you can enchant your items. And if you look at my clothes here now, I've actually done stuff on them. So I've got Aqua Infinity on my helmet, lets me breathe underwater. Protection 1 on my jacket, on my armor. Projectile projection, which is like against arrows being shot at me. And then my boots have got feather falling, which means if I fall from a distance, I don't hurt myself as much.
So, is it just, can they go up in?
Yeah, so they all start at level 1. Some go to 4, some go to 5.
Okay.
And what you'll also see is down the bottom here is you'll see that I've got little armor things here, and you can see I'm not quite maxed out yet. And I'm also able to put things like putting it on my weapons as well. So my sword here now has got Smite 1, Unbreaking, which obviously reduces that. And you can see it does an attack of 1.6, it does a damage of 6. As opposed to just 1. So you can do that on lots of your weapons. You can increase your bow, your pickaxe to make it more efficient and stuff.
So we all want you on our team right now?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, once I've got full diamond armor, yep, I'm going to be unstoppable.
No stopping you.
So this works in here is that you build bookcases around here and it increases the strength of the enchantments that you can get. And there's a strange noise.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, it actually says on the screen there's an Iron Golum being hurt. That's a bit of a clue to something else I've been doing as well.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm
So
intrigued now.
this has got a lot of work to go, so we haven't got any bookcases yet. And you can hear the distant sounds of cows because we need cows to help us get books, leather for the books. Now, because I'm anticipating you joining us in the game at some point.
No pressure.
No pressure. There's another Iron Golum, noisy. We've put 2 beds in here just so that we can sleep through the night.
Right.
This was something else I made as well.
What's that?
They're noisy. This is a brewing stand. So in the centre you'll see this rod.
Yep.
That was from the blazes we killed, those yellow things,
yeah.
the blaze rods we collected.
Yeah, that was fun.
And when you make this, you can use blaze powder from the blaze rods to power it. And then what you can use is you can put your nether wart in the top here with glass bottles,
Yep.
which have normally got water in. And you can see I've made the base level potion, which is the awkward potion. And I'll be able to mix in other things with this to be able to make me do things like be invisible, be able to run faster, be stronger, and things like that.
Why awkward potion?
I don't know why it's called an awkward potion.
You wouldn't want a potion to be awkward, would you?
Or an unawkward potion. Yeah, that would be a bit strange. I don't know why it's called an awkward potion.
Maybe it's something
I'll
we
have
need
a
to
look.
find out.
Yeah, I'll have a look on the wiki.
There you go.
See if there's anything.
Watch this space.
Okay, so Not much else has changed down there. I did find some more tunnels which I've lit up, but not much else. Got to do lots more caving. But the more interesting stuff is out here. And I've just noticed it's about to get dark outside.
Oh no.
So I'm just going to hop in the bed.
Oh. Right.
And there we go. Right.
Oh.
Right, so it's daytime out there now. We don't need nasty mobs around at the moment.
No.
Okay, so I'm just going
But
to
we
look.
got also not armour.
I'm going to look this way for now. I'm not going to look round there yet.
Why?
Oh, you'll see. So over here, you see I've collected some cows.
Hello.
Have I got any wheat? I haven't got any wheat on me. We'll go and grab some wheat, and I'll
Are
show
you
you.
free?
No.
Oh, okay.
So down here we got some wheat. Let's just grab some wheat. I'll just grab a couple of bits just for now. So you break the wheat, and then you get some seeds, and you can replant it. So 2 pieces of wheat. Actually, should we do more than that? How many cows did I have? 4.
Quite a few.
Where's my seeds gone? Oh, there they are. I am a professional at this, you know. There we go. Right. That's sugar cane, which we also need for our books. So sugar cane makes paper.
Yep.
And cows, when they're killed,
Little poppy on its own.
yeah, cows leave beef, and you notice the cows have suddenly got all excited when they saw me. So I'm just going to take the hay off, and they're all like wandering around as normal again.
Oh.
They drop beef, and they drop leather, and then leather and paper make books. That's how you get there. So yeah, they like hay or wheat, and if I select the hay and put it in my hand, they all go woohoo! All really excited.
That's uber cute.
Yeah, and you can actually make them follow you around. Well, that's how I got 2 of them here, because I've actually been. You see, they'll just follow you wherever.
Aww.
You
Can
go.
you feed him?
Yeah, so I'm going to feed him. Well, they're all hers actually.
Oh.
Her and her.
Oh, little hearts. Oh,
And
they're all
there's
fighting. Oh, dear.
no. There's a little bit of love making going on in there.
Oh. Should I close my eyes right now?
Yeah, and there's a baby one in there.
Oh, look!
Yeah.
That's so cute.
So there are now 2 little baby cows. There's another one over there and another one in there. Yeah.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to be breeding up these cows so that we've got lots of cows, and then unfortunately I will have to be slaughtering some of the cows.
What?
I'm going to have to kill them.
Why?
Some of them,
Why?
not all of them, so I can get the leather.
Can't you just turn vegetarian?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did think about that, the fact that you're vegetarian, but
Maybe you have to do that episode when I'm not here.
Yeah, I'll do it off screen.
Yeah.
Let's do it that way.
Okay.
Now, so something else I wanted to do. You heard the Iron Golems.
We did.
So I'm going to be honest, I was a little bit cheaty.
Oh.
You may have noticed when I pressed the tab key that I'm in survival mode now, which means I wasn't earlier.
Oh.
I was in creative mode. Now the reason for that is because of the magic of YouTube is people are going to get bored watching me build stuff for days and days at a time.
Okay, yeah.
So
Understandable.
to speed up the process, and because this is not a brand new series and not like teaching people how to do stuff, I'm sort of skipping ahead sometimes.
Good to know.
So what I did is I did build all this by hand. Yeah, I'll explain the cheaty bit in a minute. What we have built is this thing, which is still in working development. And if I look up, there is this massive, great big thing in the sky
Wow, what's that?
that looks ugly. This is an Iron Golum Farm.
Okay.
So I will take you up the top to show you what's going on.
How do
So-
you get up there?
This is something else I did as well, yeah. So this tree, these vines, you can climb up. And I said in my first episode, what I'm going to do is actually build a city up here, or a village. And you can hear some funny noises now. These are all going to be platforms and bridges that you can walk around between the little huts that are going to be up here. Now up here is this big building thing, which can't really work out what it is. I didn't bring any ladders with me. That was a bit bad, wasn't it? I might just have to make some ladders quickly. trusty block over here. I'm hoping I can get enough wood out of these to make myself a quick set of ladders. Yep, that'll do. So I can hop up the side here. Because I built it so I now can't get in. A bit stupid, wasn't it? There we go.
Hey.
Right, so this is the outside. You can see I've made it all out of wood that's from the local area.
It's nice because it really fits in as well.
Yeah, it fits in with the colour zone. And what you can see is up here there is this massive pond.
Swimming pool.
Yeah, it's a big swimming pool. So what we've actually got are little visitors. These little guys. And we can hop down there and talk to them. And there's loads of them in here. Here we go. This is a villager.
Hello.
This is a green villager. He's fairly new to the game, and you can't do anything with him when you click on him.
Oh.
But they do like you and
Just
talk
nods.
to you. Yeah, they do that a lot.
Hello, villager.
This guy, they do trades as well, so you can trade things with them.
Oh.
So if I click on him, this guy's a butcher.
Oh.
So
That's pretty
if I
cool.
give him pork
Easy.
chops, he will give me emeralds. Emeralds are basically villagers' money. So there are different things you can trade, and the more you trade, the more options you can get to do the more advanced things. So what I did is I built this whole little area as a village for them. We've got a level worker, he's a cleric, another level worker. So this is a village basically. You can see all these little doors for the little houses. They're all unfurnished, unfortunately.
Oh. So do you put them in, or
I
how
built
does
all
that-
of this.
and they just turn up? Is that how it works?
So that was the cheaty bit. I built everything other than the villagers. I
Oh,
brought in
right.
a few villagers because I like the cows. They can be bred. The villagers will breed, but they do it on their own.
I see.
You don't like give them wheat and stuff. So there's a farmer one here somewhere. He's a fisherman. So you'll see I've put these wheat fields in. And there'll be a couple of farmer villagers in here somewhere wandering around. This guy's important. He's a librarian. You can get paper
I
from
thought he
him.
was a doctor.
Now look, you can get enchanted books from him. He makes armour, so you can get weapons from him. But they've not traded with any of them yet. But the farmer ones will actually grow the wheat, and when it's fully grown, they'll break it and they'll plant new seeds, and they'll then make bread, and then they'll feed each other. They'll give each other bread, and when they've got full tummies, and the village looks like it needs to get bigger, they will actually breed, and they will make a new baby villager, a little tiny one. So I think that brown one that's just whipped around the corner there is actually a farmer. No, he's not a farmer. Is this one? Yeah, so he's a farmer. So there should be two of them.
Yep.
So if I do something like break that crop and just stand away, eventually he should spot that there's an empty space there, and he should go and plant some seeds.
He's like looking at you as if say you just broke.
Or maybe I'm looking at him and he's a little bit nervous. There we go, I'll just look away. He's not looking now.
No.
He's having
It's
a
like
think.
he's upset because you cut down his crop.
I know, he's having a think about it.
I'm upset now.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
He seems
you've
to.
upset a villager.
I think he's gone on strike.
Yeah. He's like, no, I'm not doing it because you're watching me now.
Right. So he does do it, as you can see, because the stuff is actually growing here. So you know that does actually work. Right. So I'm just going to hop out. They're not clever enough to climb out on their own, luckily.
So what's with your pond then?
Okay. Oh look, he's done it. Look, he's put some seed down there.
Hey.
While I wasn't looking. Him and his mate have had a discussion about it.
Oh,
So
planning permission.
the trick here with Minecraft is if a village is big enough and there are enough villagers, then something called an Iron Golum will spawn in the middle of the village to protect them
Right.
from creepers and all sorts of nasty things. So you'll see this is all really lit up with loads and loads of torches so that no zombies can spawn in here. And the rule is there has to be at least 21 doors all the way around. We've actually got 48, I think it is.
Wow.
And 10 villagers, and there are more than 10 villagers. And if you've got 10 villagers and 21 doors, that counts as a village, and you will then get a Iron Golem spawn in a 16 by 6, somewhere in a 16 by 16 area square in the middle. And this square is just slightly bigger than 16 by 16 so that you always land in the water.
Right.
So, the villagers feed themselves, they do their own farming, they keep their population up. If any happen to die, they'll automatically replace them and keep themselves breeding and everything. There's lots of lights to protect them. And iron golems will then form in the middle. In the middle there, you'll notice the water flows towards the centre. It's not completely clear. It's a bit difficult to see from here. But the water does... Oh, sorry. I fell in. The water flows towards the centre. So if you used to stand in there... Oh, there we go. There's an iron golem. He then gets dragged to the middle by the water and then he drops down that hole.
Why do you want him to drop down the hole?
Well, iron golems are made of iron. And iron is really difficult to come by in this game, unless you do loads and loads and loads of mining. Okay, that was one. That was one way down. This is why I have feather falling boots.
Oh,
okay.
Mr. Clumsy.
I missed the ladder completely. Right, I'm just going to dive downstairs because it's dark and I don't want zombies out, and that's hard work. So yes, iron golems are made of iron.
Yep.
And when they die, they drop pieces of iron. They also drop poppies as well.
Oh.
They like giving the villagers poppies for some reason. I don't know why. So this is going to be like my big industrial furnace that's going to get running and basically cook the little things up as they fall down.
So what's the thing that you've got?
So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a little bit more. So this hole, oh there we go, one's just fell in. So as you can see, he's fallen in, he's caught fire. Now the reason he's actually caught fire is because if I hop up here, let's find somewhere where I can get a view. Must be somewhere I can stand a bit high. Can you see just in there in the centre of the screen there's this orange lava?
Yep.
So I've placed some lava in there so that when they fall down they land in the lava and they then set fire and they burn.
So then how does it get through the lava? So what's the lava actually on?
Right, okay, so yeah, this is all very good point because this is like really weird mechanics of Minecraft. So the lava is currently floating above planks of wood.
That really works. Okay.
Yep, it really does work. Say no more than that.
Okay. So
yes.
Our little friend drops down on the lava, which
he drops in there. Now he's 3 blocks high.
Okay.
I'm only 2,
right.
My character. So his head's stuck in there and he sets fire. And then he then creates drops, which are the bits that drop. These things here are called hoppers. You can see they're item hoppers. And what happens is something gets thrown in there. So let's take an apple because an apple wouldn't have gone through the system. So if I throw the apple in there, donk, it vanishes.
Right.
Because the hopper at the back there has grabbed it. And you see it's V-shaped and it's pushed it down into the item underneath.
Oh, and then your boxes are underneath, aren't they?
Yeah, so I've got these chests.
Yeah.
See, there's a chest there, but that one's empty and that one's empty.
Oh.
There's a reason. Where did the stuff go?
Yeah.
Right, okay, yeah, I'll show you. So I'm just going to put them back there. So, where's my... I want that for in a minute just to show you what I'm going to do next. Round the back here, you'll see...
Trapdoor.
Yeah. I've got 2 more hoppers underneath those chests. So anything that falls on that side goes into there, anything in there on that side. Yeah. These 2 hoppers then combine those into this 1 hopper at the bottom.
Okay.
Now we've probably heard about 4 or 5 golems go through since we've been sitting here. So if I open this, there we go. There's the apple that I chucked through. And you see I've actually collected 34 ingots of iron. And you can see I've already got 63 that I'd collected from earlier when this has been running, and some poppies.
Aww.
So we can do stuff with the poppies as well because you can actually.
So question:
actually make
the
dye
apple's
with
gone
it.
through a little box.
Yep, that went all the way through.
Come out as an apple.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gone through the mechanism. It's just gone drop through there, through there. You got to use your imagination. It's like a big filter.
Right. Yeah.
Like a big yeah, just like a metal hopper, and it's like it just drops through. But the hopper, based on where that thing's pointing at the bottom, puts the item into the next object.
Okay.
And then because something's above the hopper here,
It will then put it through.
it will then take it out. And it doesn't matter if it's laying on the ground, falls on it, or if it's coming out of a box, a minecart, or something like that. So we can now collect loads of iron, which is going to be really useful because I need it for tools and more advanced armor and lots of different things.
I like the look of it. It looks really good.
Yeah, I put the iron bars. I mean, I've actually been using iron to make these iron bars from the Iron Golems.
So what made you think of doing that?
Doing it in this way,
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be really good because I thought maybe the villagers, in a way, are summoning these Iron Golems like creatures of some sort, and what they're actually doing is they've constructed this. That's in my story mind of what's going on here. They've constructed this village around this thing where they all drop in, and that allows them to be able to produce loads and loads of iron, which you couldn't get from anywhere else. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm making this very blocky at the moment, and the reason for that is because I'm going to come back and make this look better. I'm going to put one shapes in it.
I see.
But I've actually got this thing which we remember we started a fire with before.
Yep.
Now I should be able to, yep, there we go, start fire on the concrete blocks, and that's because I've got fire tick set to 4, so if you create fire it'll just run forever.
Okay.
It won't spread either. So I'm in a massive forest. If a fire started in here, it would be devastating. It would burn down the whole forest.
Yeah.
I
Have you
didn't
got any
want that to
square
happen.
marshmallows?
No.
Could be something that they need to
Got
introduce.
cookies.
Really?
I made some cookies.
What flavour?
Let's have a look.
You didn't shut the door.
I know, I'm really bad.
We're risky.
Look, 8 cookies. Made some cookies. I'll tell you what,
Ben's
we'll eat
cooking.
them because we're near the end of the episode here,
Oh.
so we'll make them. But what we'll do really quickly is we'll just make some, because I want that to look like a fireplace. I can't remember how to make these. How do you do them? How do you make iron? There's iron bars. I want to make... Oh, there we go, trapdoors.
Oh.
So I want to make 2 trapdoors so that it looks like... Let's grab them. And then I've got some sticks, I've got some stone. Can I make a couple of levers? Okay. And we're just going to make this look like a massive furnace that's being burnt, because that's the idea of putting the fire in there first, like that. Now, if I'm clever, what I should be able to do is put these on there like that, and then these levers, I'm hoping if I... Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Right. So it now actually looks like there's a big massive fire burning inside there, and when the golems fall down and catch fire, it actually looks like there's a fire burning in there. So a little bit of a facade.
Oh, that's really cool.
So I'll change these blocks so they're a bit more rounded and shaped. So iron trapdoors are designed that they're powered by redstone, and that means that this switch is generating power, which makes it come on, turn on and off, open and close. But yeah, so I'll explain more about redstone when we do more of that. But there you go. So we can now sit here being nice and toasty and warm in our new little village, and we can actually have a nice cookie.
Cookies.
And I have actually got a full tummy, so I can't actually get any cookies in my hand at the moment.
No.
But that's about it for now. I'm going to be doing loads more work in my world. I'm actually hoping to make the village look a little bit better up the top there, and make this look a little bit prettier down the bottom. And the other thing is as well is that you may have noticed is that this looks like it's just hanging in the air. I'm actually going to build some big like supports and stuff so it looks a bit more realistic, so it doesn't look so ugly, and put vines on it and all sorts of things. So I'm going to be doing lots more prettying it up, making it look really good. But that's it for now. Thank you, HaloPhinox, for coming along again and having a look to see what I've been doing.
Thank you for having me.
It's really nice to have you here, and I hope we get to see you in the world at some point.
Oh, yeah.
When we get the game sorted out so we can both play at the same time.
That would be exciting.
And thank you very much if you're watching right now. Please hit the like button and subscribe, because that's really important for the channel and keeping us all going. Thanks very much. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy your cookies.